Good afternoon, everyone. So, last class we have seen what is framework and what is web framework. Okay, some common web frameworks I'll tell you. Common web frameworks like there is Code Igniter. Okay, Laravel is there, Zend is there, the third one. Okay, and all this are our PHP framework. Okay, for Python we have that is Django. Okay, for Java we have something like I would say Spring Boot, Spring. Okay, and so many we have. Just some of the framework I have told you. Okay, Code Igniter, Laravel, Zend are what PHP frameworks. Django. Instead, this you can also write one more. You can say the fifth one. Flask is there. Okay, you can say the sixth one as something like bottle is there, and you say seventh one that is spring. Okay, this all three are belongs to Python itself. Clear it is? Okay, shall we start the new topic? So here we have completed what is framework. Now, as Django is one of the framework which follows MVT pattern. Okay, which follows MVT pattern. What is that MVT pattern? Model, view, and template. Okay, model view template. Now, what this model view template is? MVT. The MVT is a design pattern. Is a design pattern that separates an application into three logical components. Okay, three logical components. They are model, view, and template. Okay, model, view, template. Now, what this model, what this view, and what this template are, one by one we will. So I'll say each of these components has their own role in the real-time projects, you can say. Okay, shall we start with model? Model, we call it as basically model is used for what? Database. Okay, model is used for database. The model responsible for handling databases. Okay, handling. It is a data access layer which handles the data. Acha, one assignment I'll give you. Today you go home and learn the OSI model. Okay, learn the OSI model which is in networking. So there we have some layers which starts with application layer. Okay, so you can write it like please do not throw sausage, pizza, away. Okay, this is how you can remember it. P for presentation layer. Next is D for data link layer. T for transport layer. T for transport layer. S for session layer. P for that is do not sorry, do not actually, network layer is also there, network layer. Then transport layer, session layer, 1 2 3 4 5, presentation, data link, network, transport, session, and that is an application layer. Uh-huh. Physical layer. Physical layer. Okay. Now this, I'm not going to explain you this what this is actually. It is a basically intermediary process between sender and the receiver. Okay. How the network, the server sends receives the data, how user sends the data to the server, that is all about this OSI model. Okay. Presentation layer is nothing but which we present in the system screen. Okay. Application layer is nothing but the software what you are using. Clear? And in between we have physical layer, transport layer, network layer. So it belongs to what layer? Data access layer, which comes in data link layer. Clear? One thing, you just go and read this, what is OSI model and what is the basic purpose of all these layers. Understood? Clear it is? Everyone should do this. Okay, this is about the model. Next is view. View is nothing but which takes the logic. Okay, real time logic you can say. Okay, or you can say it is a business logic which consists of business logics. So whatever we write, whatever the backend we give, backend in the sense the logic part, which it is going to contain inside view here. Okay, so the user can send a request by interacting with template. Now template is what? Template is our front end part. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all this, right? And the view handles these requests and send to the model to get an appropriate result. Okay, to get an appropriate result, or you can say response, better to use responses from the model, and again send this model and sends the response to template again. Okay, basically there is a particular scenario. I'll show you with proper I would say pictorial representation. Okay, so model is one of the database, okay, which consists of database. View is nothing but it handles the request from the user, okay, and again send it back to the model. Send it to the model, get the appropriate response from the model, and then send it back to the template, you can say. So actually it is a in between process, it is an intermediary process, you can say, between the model and the template. Template is nothing but it is going to show you the interface. Okay, so I'll show you with a proper example also how you are going to get a view file, how you are going to get a this particular file, template file, and how to handle the database. Clear? Everything we are going to see. And the next one is template. Now, what is template here? Template is nothing but the source code, you can say, which consists of HTML, CSS. You can say source file it is, okay, which consists of HTML, CSS, JavaScript file. Okay, right? So basically, it gives you a template. Template is nothing but a structure, right? A structure to use it, right? So template, you can say something like it represents the data, or how the data should be represented in the application, or on the application, right? On the application, okay, user represented. Okay, views, write few more things like it may also provide, or it may also have logical, okay, required logics, you can say required logics. Okay, it may also have required, it may also have required logic. Okay, and it works as a mediator. Okay, it works as a mediator between template and model. It works as mediator between template and model. Okay, that is what template is nothing but it represents how the data should be represented on the application user, or to the application user, you can say represented to the application user. Clear it is? Okay, you can say something like user can read or write the data from the template. Clear it is? User can read or write the data from the template. And see, basically what it is, basically it is responsible for storing, or showing, you can say showing end user content. Okay, end user content. And you can say, we can say it as a user interface. We can say it as a user interface. Okay, it may include HTML, CSS, JavaScript, okay, mixed with Django. Okay, Django template language. I'll tell you what is Django template language later on. Got it? Okay, later on we have a particular Django template language which is going to take more time to complete it. Okay, clear it is? Let me show you. I'll do one thing. How it is going to work? Check it. How it is going to work? That let's say there is a user. Okay, let's say this is a user. Keep it as okay. Let's keep this as a user. Now user is requesting something. Okay, user is requesting something to where? To the template. Okay, I'll use a word called, let's say, let's keep it as user is routing. User is routing. Okay, user is routing. That means sending the request. First it is going to come to the view part. Okay, it is going to come to the view part, but how direct? It is not going to come directly. User will come first to the template. First it is going to come to the template. Okay, then template, whatever the request user has made in template, it is going to go for the viewpoint. Okay, it is going to go for the viewpoint, or directly by routing also, directly the user can go for the viewpoint, but better to use template. Template will go to the viewpoint, then viewpoint will go to what? Model. Okay, viewpoint will come to the model, and model will be having what? The database. So I would say, let's say this is a database. Okay, here it is a database, and so many files are there. This is a model. It is going to fetch the data from here. Okay, the model is going to fetch the data from here, and from here itself it is going to return the data back to whom? View itself, because view is what? A mediator. So again the data, let's keep it as database. So again the data will be fetched and then thrown back to viewpoint. Okay, again the viewpoint will do what? Again it is going to give it to whom? To the template as an output. Are you able to understand? So this what it is following. This route again it is going to follow. So user comes to the routing, or you can say the template, okay, requesting it, and requesting in the sense it is going to go for the viewpoint. Viewpoint then make a logic of that, or whatever the business logic it has. Based on that, it is going to send the request to the model. Okay, model will then fetch the data from the database, or whatever the request it has, view has. So it is going to fetch it from the database, and this database again will send the data to the viewpoint. Then viewpoint again send the data to whom? User, by showing in the template. Okay, am I clear with this? Okay, you can directly, you can do something like this also. You consider, like, let's say there is a user. Okay, there is a user, and he is just forwarding a URL. Let's say is giving a request URL, fetching it. Okay, it is going to come for the viewpoint. Viewpoint will give it to whom? To the model. Model will then fetch the data from the database. Okay, model will fetch from the database. Again it is going to go back forward. The data will being fetched and will send to the viewpoint. Again viewpoint will give back to the particular URL, and in this case you can say it is also connected with one of the template. Understood? Clear it is. See, basically what it does is user sends the request to the URL with the help of URL. Okay, then more this particular process comes to the template. Obviously, user should connect it with the template itself. So template will be having the data, will send through the URL to the viewpoint. Viewpoint then again go to back to the model. Model will fetch the data from the database and will go give the data back to the view. Again, it is going to come back to the user. Is it clear? Okay. This is how this particular thing is going to work. This is what the Django is all about, the MVT. This is what MVT pattern is. M means the model which takes care of what? Database. V is nothing but logic, business logic, you can say. Business logic it takes. And template is nothing but HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Got it? Understood? Clear it is? What are the languages you should know before learning this? Okay, let's talk about that later on. I will talk what is the advantages of having this MVT pattern here. What is the advantages? Let's say why use MVT. Why to use this MVT pattern? Obviously, it is having a organized code. It is having a organized code. That means already present with the particular Django software, not software actually. Okay, in Django it is already pre-installed, or you can say pre-written. Organized it is. Okay, that's why we call it as organized, and no need to make the a particular file or anything from the scratch. Already which is present over there, we have to make some changes. That's it. That's why we call organized code. Okay, second we can call it as independent blocks. Independent blocks. Okay, as Python is one of the independent language, the blocks or the data also whatever we have inside the Django would also be independent. Not data actually, the code is something, it is organized, and also it has an independent block. That means one data can have access to another data as well. Viewpoint can have access to another URL. Okay, I'll show you what does this mean. Okay, because see, everything will be connected to each and everything in Django. When we create an project, okay, when we create a project, we will be having so many files. Automatically Django will create so many files, right? One file can be used in different applications. Okay, one file of project can be used in different application. That's why we are calling independent blocks. They are not depending on something. I can use view file to URL. I can use model also in our view. So many things we can do, right? Yes, that's why we call it as independent blocks. Clear it is? Clear? Okay. Next you can say it reduces the complexity of web application. It reduces the complexity of the web application. More you can say it is easy to maintain. It is easy to maintain as this particular software, Django is one of the open source, okay, open source framework. Anyone can use the Django, and we can easily maintain it because it is a already so many stuffs, so many tools are there for Django, and for a project also, real-time project also, it is going to be easy for any programmer or any developer to maintain the code. Understood? Not we are talking about Django here. Whoever so are following the MVT pattern, whoever whatever the framework is following the MVT pattern, it could be easy to maintain. Clear it is? Yes or no? And easy to modify as well. Easy to modify. That means whatever the pre-written code we have, we can modify something as well as we are following some structure for the Django. Okay, we can easily modify wherever or and whenever we want. Okay, right? So shall we talk about now Django? Till now we have seen what is framework, what is web framework, what is MVT pattern. Okay, let's talk about now Django itself. Django framework. Okay, so Django, along with Django, so many other frameworks are also there, like Flask, Bottle, and so many we have for Java, for PHP, for different languages, different frameworks are there, right? Why only Django here? Okay, why only Django? Because it has so many inbuilt tools. It has so many, you can say, features, different features we have that makes Django different from other. We can also go for Flask, not too difficult Flask is, but as compared to Flask, Django is quite versatile. It is understood. Django is quite versatile. Now let's talk about Django. Django is a free and an open source Python based framework. Okay, Django is what? Is a free and an open source Python based framework. Clear it is? Django follows the model view template architecture. Okay, architecture pattern you use, that would be better. Pattern. Clear it is? Django uses what? Django follows the model view template architecture patterns. I hope you understood what is model view and template. Clear it is? And Monday, tomorrow I will show you how to install it, and maybe today itself I will start. Once we complete the Django framework and the features of this, then we'll go for it. And Monday I will tell you the networking concept. Okay, mostly Monday I'll tell you the networking concept. Clear? It was originally created by Adrian Holworth. Holworth. Okay, actually Holworth is clear. Adrian Holworth, and there is one more, Simon Williamson actually. Uh, Williamson or Willison actually. Willison. Once you check who is that? Adrian Holloway and Simon Willison. Okay. Let me go for it. spelling is quite different here. Django creator. Holovati and Simon. It is correct only, right? We'll listen. Okay, got it. It was created in the year 2003. Okay, at Lawrence Lawrence Journal World newspaper. Okay, so there is an organization called Lawrence Journal World newspaper. There they have created this Django. Getting my point? Okay. It was released publicly in under a BDS, no, BSD, BSD. Okay, BSD license, you can say, in July 2005. Okay, BSD license in July 5. Clear it is? And in 2008, it was announced that Django Software Foundation, okay, Django Software Foundation, that is DSF, okay, just like PSF what we have, would maintain Django in the future as well. Clear it is? This is what uh, we have seen about the history and what is Django. Okay, so Django is one of the open source Python framework. Django follows the model view template architecture pattern. It was originally created by Adrian Holovati and Simon Wilson. Okay, it was created in year 2008 at Lawrence Journal World newspaper. Okay, similarly, it was released publicly in under BSD license in July 2005. In 2008, it was announced that Django Software Foundation, okay, would maintain Django in the future as well. Clear it is? Okay. So now, before learning, what are the languages you should know? What are the things you should know? First of all, obviously, before knowing Django, learn learn first. I'll say, let's keep it as Python. First of all is Python. Okay. Second, we should know about the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, database. You can say SQL. Okay, and then you go for the sixth one, that is Bootstrap. That would be an advantage. Okay, and if you know the pip also, okay, that would be one of the advantage. And yes, you should also know about MVT, model view template. See, basically I should keep this before. I'll keep MVT, and then I'll say this as Seventh one. These two are not so important. Okay, but these six total are really important to know before learning the Django. Clear? Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, and MVT pattern. You can skip pip and bootstrap. Pip is nothing but it is a package installer tool. Okay, Python package installer. If you know, that would be good. If you don't know also, you will understand later on by installing. Okay, that's it. This is all about the how what you should know before learning the. Now requirement, let's talk about the Django requirement. Django requirements. Django requirement says, first of all, we should have Python 3.0 or above version of Python. Above version. Clear? 3.0 or above version. Do not use any lower version than this. Okay. Also, pip should be installed in your system. Python installer package. Okay, Python package installer it is. And also, along with this, you just take any text editor. Take any kind of text editor. It could be your VS Code also, you can choose VS Code. You can choose PyCharm as well. Okay, PyCharm. You can choose Atom as well. You can any other type of thing you can choose it here. Any text editor you can choose. Clear it is? Okay. Edit Plus is also there. You can use Edit Plus as well. Edit Plus. Clear? And the last one, that is obviously everyone has this, web browser. That's it. Only these things are required for our Django. Any kind of web browser is fair enough. Clear? Shall we talk about now the installation of Django? Okay. See, before installing the Django, let's check how to check whether the Django is in our system already or not. Okay. Go to CMD. Okay. This CMD automatically opens your C drive. Okay. Which is going to be a, you can say, global location. Okay, global location it is for your system, right? Because C drive will be having so many different folders and can have a global separate, you can say it is a global location, you can say, right? So if you want to check, you just go to this Django hyphen admin and space underscore hyphen hyphen version. You can see I have the Django version of 5.1. Same thing you can also go and check. Now let's say to check whether the Django is installed or not. To do so, what we need? Django. Okay, I'll write this first. Point number one is open the command prompt. Open the command prompt. Okay, and write Django hyphen, okay, admin space hyphen hyphen version. With this, you can be able to understand that whether you have Django in your system or not. Okay. Right. Clear it is? But if I write Django admin, you can see here Django hyphen admin also says that if you don't have, you won't be able to get this sub commands. Okay. Sub command says these are the sub commands what we have and what we are going to use in our application, right? To run the application, to create the project, to run the project. Okay. I would say if the Django is installed in your system, check uh, to check the subcommands of the Django, write Django Django hyphen Django hyphen admin. This provides this provides the list of sub programs. Clear it is? This provides the list of sub programs. Am I clear? Now, to install Django in your system, we follow we follow or we can say we can follow two approaches. Okay, two different approaches. One is, first we need to create the environment. Okay, we need to create the environment, working environment. Okay, for this I can create a separate environment, env, or you can say virtual environment, separate virtual environment, or we can also go for globally. Okay, globally also we can do this. So globally I'll tell you later on. Okay, I was expecting you guys to get your system so that directly you can install it and directly you can use it. How many of you have installed it already? You have. And you also have Django. Only Django you have installed. So did you make any separate environment, or just globally you have used it? Separate environment, right? Okay. So we will see first separate environment, and globally is quite easy. Globally is quite easy. We will see, first we will see separate virtual environment. Okay. Before, okay, let me write. Uh, I would say install virtual environment. Install virtual environment first. Before that, we will go for this particular pip, as we every time we have to go for pip here. Okay, pip install virtual env, that is known as virtual environment wrapper. Okay, virtual environment wrapper for the for for window. Okay, you have to go for what? Virtual pip install virtual environment wrapper hyphen window. This is going to create an virtual environment for that particular directory in your system. Okay, let me show you. Let's say, just copy this, and I will go for D drive. Let's clear all this. Let's go to D drive. Okay, D drive, and I will say the same thing, virtual environment. So it is going to say already it is satisfied. Okay, requirement already satisfied. You do it like this. That means in that particular location you are installing the virtual environment wrapper, and that too it is for only Windows operating system. For Mac operating system, you search in and you see it somewhere. Okay. Next, the command would be different. That's it. Okay. Next is create a virtual environment. Okay, create a virtual environment. How to create this now? Mhm. There is a command called mk make. Already in OS module we have seen make dir. Okay, I'll use make virtual env. Okay, virtual env, and the name of any let's say sample I'm giving, sample. Okay, what it is saying, mk, acha, virtual. Acha, already it is there, so I'll go for something like Django 12 a.m., something like this. Okay, it takes some time. What? Yeah. Okay, let's go and check whether we have that particular in go to D, and now you can see here there is, did you find environment? Here it is. Go to library. Actually, not in this. Inside package itself. Okay, let's active it first. Okay, let's activate it first, then we'll go for it. To active, let me go for it. So what we have to write, mk virtual env, and the environment name you say, env name you say. Okay, environment name you provide, then you have to active the virtual environment. How to activate? Let me give some space so that you can understand it. Okay, for active we will use work on. Work on is one of the command, and just give the environment name, env name. So let's go for this, and I will just change work on. So we already got inside the Django 12 a.m. That is a virtual environment here. Okay, that is a virtual environment here we have. I don't know from where I could see this. Uh, somewhere we can, from somewhere we can see it. The virtual environment is not there. Okay, no issues. But this is how you are going to create the virtual environment. Here itself I should find it out. Package source. Okay, leave it. No need to see actually that. I'm just showing you where we can find out that particular thing. Okay, leave it. This is how you have to active the virtual environment using work on command. Clear it is? Okay. Next is that you need to install the Django. Install the Django, okay, in created virtual environment. Already you have this particular virtual environment, that is what, Django 12 AM, and we are working with that particular environment. What I will do, I will go for pip install Django. Pip install Django. This particular command is going to install the Django no matter what version you want to use. If you want to use a version, you go for equals to, let's say I'm using 5.1, I'll go for 5.1. If you want something else, let's say 4.0, you can go for 4.0 as well. I'll go for 5.1. Check it. New virtual environment I have created. Now it is being installed here. It takes some time. Guys, all offline guys, for tomorrow, try to bring your laptop. Okay, bring your laptop, and simultaneously we will see this, so that later on if we start creating any application, then you must be knowing with, or you must be acknowledged with these kind of things. Okay, all right. So now we have installed the Django software inside of the working environment, that is Django 12 AM. Clear? Okay. Now after this, I think that should be it for today. Tomorrow I will tell you how to create the project. Okay, tomorrow I will tell you how to create the project here. Clear? But we should find it out. What is that D it is? And okay, guys, I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, somewhere I could find it here itself. I guess virtual environment has installed Django. Okay, guys, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you where to find this out. Okay, fine. Thank you so much, guys. So see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.